Narayan Reddy from Narayana Techniques. So today's our topic is steps to write, compile and run the program and error handling mechanism using Turbo C or C++ compiler. So already we given in the previous session how to write a C program. So that is main, because C program is a collection of functions. Today one function name is called main, because always the program execution will be starts from main itself only. So that is simple example, that is printing the message on monitor. That is welcome to C program. So first open your Turbo C or C++ IDE from the specified path which is installed in your system. Then type your program according to the requirement. Then once we write this program here, so whatever we are going to using this printf function, we already explained the previous video. The printf function is already exist in some predefined library. Name is called as stdio.h. Whatever the existing functions is exist in some predefined libraries that should be used in our program by using the following process is called as a preprocessor mechanism. Hash include is a preprocessor to be including any precompiled existing libraries into in our program. That is hash include the name of the library is which are using in our program is called stdio.h here, because the printf function is exist in this library. Whenever we call this printf function, your compiler software will make a link from our program to the existing library to check this printf function is exist or not in the specified library. If it is available, load that library into our program. So that is the reason we are going to asking to hash include preprocessor to get that stdio.h into in our program. So once we write this program, it just save this one. How we can save this one here? Press Alt F and you have an option is called save option, or else press F2 to be saving your program into the specified location where you want to be save this one. Say let us for example we are going to saving into some specified location C:/tc bin location. The name of the file is called as first data. You can give any name and any location, but extension should be .c. So once we save this program, now we have the file name is called as first.c. So once we write this program here, then we should compile this program. Now how we can use to compile this program? Whatever we are going to writing the source code of the program, that should be given, that should be provided to the compiler. The compiler will take your program and check it, is there any mistakes or not. If there is no mistakes, then it will translate to the operating system understandable executable code here. Now you press Alt C is for compile option, or else you press Alt F9 to check is there any mistakes or not by your compiler. Whenever we are giving this program to the compiler, compiler will check two things. One is called error, another one is called warning. What is meant by error? If there are any mistakes are available in our program, those are called errors. If there are any errors are available in our program, then your compiler will not proceed to translate your program. What is meant by warning? So warnings are nothing but if there are any warnings are available in our program, your compiler will proceed to translate, but will get some problem in the future. Nothing but while execution will get some problems. Such problems are called as warnings mechanism. But as of in our case, in our program, so there is one warning is available. That warning is nothing is there. So we'll discuss that warning also. Just press. So if there are any warnings, your compiler will proceed to translate. So now we have some warning is there. Function should return a value. This warning also, if you use your C compiler, you will not get any warning. But now we are using C++ compiler because C is a subset of C++ compiler. So that's why we are getting one warning. We'll discuss about this warning later. So right now, so once we compile this program, the compiler is able to understand successfully your program to be translated. Next, you just press Alt R or Alt C and then make. Make is nothing but creation of exe file. So or else press F9, then your compiler will translate your program to the operating system understandable executable code. Now it has been created. The name of the file is called as first.exe. Exe stands for executable file. Now your program will able to execute by your operating system. But now we are going to discussing using our compiler how to write and compile and execution of the program using our Turbo C or C++ compiler. Now your compiler is able to understand successfully our program and compile is translated our program to the operating system executable code. Now we should run this program. How we can run this program? Press Alt R and you have an option is called as run. Nothing but Control F9. You just press Control F. Otherwise, you can just press Control F9 to control compile and execution of your program. Now you press Enter. Now the program is executed, but we are not going to see the output of the program. So if you want to see this output of the program, you just press an Alt F5 to see the output of the program. That is now you can observe that welcome to the program. This is an output of your program. So here we have two editors right now we are observing, source editor and this is called as user screen editor. User screen is nothing but here whatever user is having inputs, that inputs will provide from this editor. And if there are any outputs, that outputs will be printing on this editor. So this is the user screen editor purpose is providing inputs to the program and writing output of the program. So now if you press any key, it will return to the source editor. So these are the steps to be write, compile and execution of your program using Turbo C or C++ editor here. Next, now error handling mechanism. How to handle the errors. Say let us for example, if you are making any mistakes here. So we know that C program is a collection of blocks mechanism. Every block should be start and close it. Now if you are making some mistake, if you used to say Alt C, then say compile, we are getting one error. So now you can observe that error. What is error here is called as function compound statement missing. What is that compound statement? Closing compound statement is missing. Is nothing but here you are already open but not closing. So then you should understand that what is a mistake and you should go that line number and you should correct the error. Similarly, if you are making any mistake like this one, like semicolon missing, then Alt C again used to say compile. Now we are getting again errors. Now statement missing semicolon. Now we know that C language is every statement should be terminated by the semicolon. This is called as semicolon missing. Similarly, string always should be placed in double quotation. If you are not opening the double quotation or if not closing the double quotation, then which gives an error. These are called string termination errors. So this is called error. So this type of errors, you are not opening but closed. So these all type of errors are called as compiling errors mechanism. These compile errors are called syntaxes. So all syntaxes errors are used to call as compiling errors. So in error handling mechanism, we have two types. One is compiling errors, another one is linking errors. Now let us, for example, we have some function we are using like intf function. Now if you used to compile, Alt C compile. What is compiler? Compiler will check is there any syntax errors or not. Right now in our program there is no syntax errors. So compile is also is not providing any errors. So once compile is able to understand now, then we should ask the compiler to translate the operating system understandable code again by using Alt C make, nothing but creating an exe file. So in this situation, whenever you say make, your compiler is having internally one software is called linker. That linker will be going to making a link from your program to the existing library to check whether this whatever we use intf function is existing in stdio.h or not. If it is exists, load that library into our program. If it is not exist, then it gives an error. Such type of errors are used to call as linker errors. Now we can let's observe we are getting one error. You can read out that error name is called as linker error. What is that error is called? Undefined symbol INTF in a module first.c. Then you should understand that there is no INTF function in the existing library is called stdio.h. So then what is our next requirement is we should remember that we should know that what is the name of the existing file which is already exist into the stdio.h. So that is printf. You should not use uppercase also because C is a case sensitive language. You should use in lowercase itself only. Now if you say alt C make, there is no errors. So this type of errors are used to call as linker errors. So when we will get these errors, if you are using any undefined functions or undefined keywords or undefined things in our program, then your linkers will be going to checking whether those things are exist or not. If it is exist, then it will load into our program. If it is not exist, it gives an error. Such type of errors are used to call as linker errors. Now we are observing that. Now coming back to our warning. What is the warning here? Function should return a value. So we know that what is meant by function should return a value. So we know that C, every program, nothing but every C program is a collection of functions, should have one function name is called main. But if you are writing this example using the C compiler of Turbo C, you will not get this warning also. But now we are writing using the Turbo C++ compiler. That's why we are getting this warning. So what is this warning is? According to C language, every function by default should return a value except main function. But according to C++ language, every function should return a value including main function. So that's why main function by default it is having a return type is called integer. But the main function should return an integer value. So how you can use to return this value here? By using the keyword is called return. Return is a keyword to be returning a value to the function caller. Who is a caller of main function? Operating system, that is init process. Of init process nothing but initialization of the program execution. Now if you used to say alt C make, so there is no mistakes and there is no errors and there is no warning. So because your compiler is asking you that to be returning a value for your main function caller, so we used to return this value. But whatever we return this value, that is returned to the main function caller, nothing but operating system. By returning this value, if you don't have any use, then we have alternate mechanism is providing by this compiler here. So compiler is asking you that you should return a value, but if you don't want to return the value, then you can use to specify that void. As we know that void is nothing but nothing to be written any value to the function caller here. Say now you need not return a value. Now if you used to say alt C compile, so now we don't have any errors and we don't have any warnings here. So that's why if you don't want to be return a value, then you can use the return type is called void. Void means nothing to be returning any value to the function caller of main here. So otherwise you should return a value. So that value can be written by using the return keyword. That may be any value can be written to the caller. So this is a process of just writing of your program and compilation of your program and execution of your program and error handling mechanism which are called as compiling errors and as well as linker errors. So users, if you like this video, please like and share, and for more updated videos please subscribe our channel. Thank you all.